Yo, what's up, guys? This is D Brown with Track Headz. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Track Headz. So today we have on the docket split 500s. We're basically going to be doing a 350, giving ourselves 60 seconds rest, and then coming back with a 150. The 350 is supposed to be at 85%. The 150 is supposed to be around the same, but, just giving a little bit more effort just to make sure we can finish despite having lactic in our legs. So as you see me in the orange, my main focus, like I said, we have 3 sets of these, 8 minutes rest, 60 seconds rest in between the split. It's just to make sure that we finish, right? Finish with quality. It's not about burning the first one. It's not about killing the first one, doing it at 95% full speed. It's about keeping this at 85%. So my biggest priority, despite it being cold, despite it being despite it being 41 degrees, is to make sure that I can maintain my turnover all the way through. So right here, I crossed the 300 at about 45 seconds. And I end up finishing up the 350 at about 52 seconds, right? The guy that's behind me, he's one of my clients that I train. He's recovered from a hamstring injury he suffered last year. So he's rounding into shape. After 60 seconds, we do this last 150 to finish off this 500. Like I said, my main priority is to make sure I have good pushes, making sure I maintain my turnover, stay relaxed, and work through that lactic, right? That 350 didn't hurt me too bad, but this 150, after this 150, I'm definitely going to feel it, okay? And just making sure we run all the way through the line, all the way through. Good. And then after that, like I said, I give myself 8 minutes rest, and then we hit that second one up. All right. Like I said, it's pretty cold, so I know the times aren't going to reflect to be the fastest thing in the world, but it's just all about maintaining and staying consistent. This is the second 350. We decided to run it on the opposite side of the track just to kind of keep it fresh. We're doing 3 of these, so looking at the same thing around the track isn't necessarily the most fun thing in the world. With this particular second rep, it felt a lot better than the first one. I'm not sure if it's because I was on the opposite side of the track and everything just looked different. Sometimes your brain plays tricks on you, but I just felt, a lot smoother, a lot more warm. And I was just able to, like I said, settle into a rhythm. I think the first rep, it was just about getting rhythm. The second one is just maintaining that rhythm. Funny enough, on this second rep, I ended up running 51 seconds. I felt a whole lot smoother. Like I said, a little bit more warm than I was on the second one. There goes my client. He's fighting his way to the finish. And then, like I said, I finished up with 51 for the 350, which isn't too bad considering the fact that it's so cold. After that, I give myself 60 seconds rest, and then I come back and finish up this next 150. So for this next 150, my main goal was to see if I can make it under 20 seconds. But that didn't work out. I think I ended up running this second 150 at about 22 seconds, which, like I said, considering the weather and considering the lactic, the main focus is just to make sure we maintain the turnover and we finish all the way through the line. My main goal is to see if I can average around 115 for these 500s. And for the first rep, I ran 114, and then the second rep, I finished up at about 22 seconds, I believe. So I averaged in 113. For this last rep, I had a nice conversation with my client and just told him, hey, we just got to finish. That third set was a doozy. Usually I typically only do 2 sets of these, but it's his hard week. So, we had to do that third one. That third one is the one that makes us better, the one that we don't want to do. So, like I said, I felt pretty good on this third rep for the 350. This back stretch felt great. And for a second, I was like, oh, okay, my body's feeling good. Let me turn it up a little bit. And then I think I just, my body started to shut down, as you see in this last 50. Hold on one second. As you see in this last 50, my momentum, it kind of slows down. My turnover, my steps kind of get a little slower because that lactic really hits me hard. And all I'm trying to do is just make my way to the line, trying to pump my arms, trying to stay relaxed, trying to breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth. And for this rep, I finished up in 54. I was on pace to go 52 again, but that last 50 meters was a doozy. And like I said, in these kind of workouts, it's not going to be perfect. The main thing was just to make sure I can finish. I told my client, hey, we're going to die regardless. Let's die with some heart and make sure we finish this workout. So in this last 150, we push out and we try our best to finish. This last 150 definitely wasn't my best moment. Like I said, trying to make sure I can finish my way through the line, keep my form. I think I finished up in like 24, 25 seconds. Like I said, nothing too sexy. It wasn't a fast 150, but like I said, with these kind of runs, it's just about maintaining. I think I ended up finishing in like 119 altogether for that split 500. So I have 115, 113, 114, 113, and then 119. So like I said, all around, not bad. 8 minutes rest in between, 60 seconds in between the rep. And all we're trying to do is just get better rep by rep. So I want to thank you guys for watching. This is D Brown with Track Headz. Peace.